Okay, so which side did you say was the successful tie?
Left was successful tie. The right fallopian tube histology report says the fallopian tube is not present. So, as explained to you, there is a similar tube-like structure next to the fallopian tube, which is known as round ligament. So, there is a chance that they have ligated that instead of the fallopian tube by mistake, or I don't know how it happened, but I need to speak to the histopathologist about the report. So I'm trying to contact by email. So once I will get hold of him, and once we have gone through the histology report again, and if it confirms that fallopian tube is not present, then we have to discuss a further management, like what to do, either to bring you back in for offer sterilization, laparoscopic, or the other option is to check the tubes on the x-rays, which is another one to check whether both tubes are blocked. But if the histology has confirmed that it is not tube, this means the tube was not tied or cut. So okay. I'm going to contact you back again once I'll get here that from the histopathologist. But in the meantime, please use other contraception, because there's a still chance that you can become pregnant with one tube.
Okay, no problem. So you'll just call me back and confirm.
I will call you back.
What the heck? I can't even comprehend what.
If you don't think that that's an act of God, then you're crazy.
They've tied a ligament instead of my fallopian tube.
So that means
What?
you can still be
There.
pregnant.
Yeah, that means I could still get pregnant.
Oh my god.
And they're telling me that 11 weeks after I've given birth. I'm so shocked right now. Nobody would believe. Nobody could possibly believe that.
That story, no. Everyone would be like, you're lying, well, no, we're not.
Everyone would be thinking we're like...
We'll just film the conversation.
I'm glad you picked up the call.
If you don't...
I was not going to answer that call. I was like, someone's calling me with no caller ID. Shall I answer it? No.
Especially on Boxing Day.
Who's going to be ringing me on Boxing Day?
I was terrified that she was going to say it was,
I was
you were
terrified.
diseased.
I thought she was going to say we've picked
You got
up
cancer or something,
cells
yeah.
in it. I was absolutely terrified. So yeah, that conversation, we only started recording mainly to prove a point, because everyone's going to say we're lying. But she first started saying, I'm calling you and we've done an analysis on your tubes, and we've found that on your left side there's fallopian tubes present, and my heart was pounding. So I was like, well, what's on my right left side? Why is she calling me? Why is she ringing me to let me know this? And she's calling to let me know that she thinks they've tied a ligament.
Not your fallopian tube.
On my other side, not my fallopian tube.
So you're not sterilised.
So I'm not sterile. I'm not sterile. I could get pregnant. I need to use protection, basically.
So weird.
I'm not sterile.
Babe, I can't even believe how weird this is. If you don't think that that's it...
I nearly burst out crying when she said it first time. I literally was like, why are you playing with my emotions like this? I can't believe it. How am I not sterile? How has this happened?
Look! I'm here! Oh, and I need it on the floor.
Oh, thank God I'm almost done. Hello, gorgeous girl.
What?
Hello, darling. Good morning. Hello, darling.
Oh, that's so cute.
I love you. Aurora, I love you.
Yes, I do. I love you, darling.
Everyone's loving their skincare this morning.
It's so nice.
Everyone's like, I've got all my new products.
I'm trying
I'm
out
so
my
happy using them.
Pixel Hello Kitty ones.
Oh my gosh, I thought that said Pixie.
Oh, it's Pixie, I'm just tomorrow and it's the eyes upside down.
Yes! For once!
I was like, wait, what?
I'm right. I thought it was Pixie.
I was like,
oh no,
like-
I'm sure I've said on the vlog it's called Pixie.
Oh, it's really nice. You get a little
They are really
scoop
cute.
of it too.
A scooper.
Scoop.
Scoop out the little green bits.
Yeah, it's good.
Very cute indeed.
We take them off now. Oh, it's like slime.
Everyone's just doing their own thing this morning. I love Boxing Day.
It's fun.
Jace is playing. Mila's just opened a baby Annabelle thing, so I'm going to go set that up with her. Jace has got his Pixel Magna. Meant to rub the oil in.
Yeah.
Magna thing in my bobs. I'm going to go see what Esme's doing. Esme's trying out.
Oh my, they're so cute.
They're so tiny. As a mum, I'm just
Wow.
looking at all these things that just cost the world, in my opinion,
Yeah, look how cute.
and how small and tiny they all are.
It is true, to be honest. Like, look how tiny that is. They could have made them a bit bigger, but they're cute.
But they are nice, and they'll probably last a long time. What are they?
Yeah, the blushes.
Exactly. So you're only
And
going to put a
highlighter.
tiny bit on, aren't you?
Yes.
Blushes and highlights.
I'm gonna use these two.
So they're all getting themselves ready for the day. I'm going to go set up Mila's baby Annabelle. Come on, Prin. Come on, dog. Good girl. Got my new PJs on, by the way. My little bargains that I got from Sainsbury's. These were literally £4 odd. £4.80 I think they were. I got so many pairs on Christmas, a couple of days before we came away. Oh, was it the day before we came away from here? Right then, my little darling angel pop. I'm going to get you changed because you look like a little rugrat. And then we're going to set up your baby Annabelle. What's that? It's for your baby?
Yeah.
This is a chair, feeding chair for your baby.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure where we're going to be able to put it because it's a big mess in here. This is what the floor looks like. Oh, someone's at the door.
I love that.
Give her some milkies.
Aww. I like this.
Not Esme randomly just sat here putting out all of her Christmas presents.
I'm getting on my favourite bit and I'm making a TikTok out of it because everyone else does like hauls and stuff. And I just want to do a little haul of my favourite books, okay? Don't bully me. It's important to me, mummy.
Oh my god. What?
This is my promotional video for my YouTube videos going out, okay? And I'm going to try and get up tonight if I can. Right?
Esme, you crack me
This is my
up.
promotion video, so I'm going to say in the caption, full version.
Coming soon.
I'm also gonna,
It's so
I'm
funny.
gonna unbox my this year as well because I haven't unboxed my favourite one.
That's absolutely gorgeous. So cute. You're a lucky girl, Esme.
So grateful, I love it all.
You're a very lucky girl.
It's literally the nicest Boxing Day ever today. Like, mostly because we're here in Scotland. It's a gorgeous day today. It's absolutely beautiful. The sun it's got quite low. Obviously we're in the middle of like a valley, so sun time is very short anyway. Add to the fact that it's winter as well, but a bit of clouds just come over and robbed us of the sun, but it was just touching the tops of all the mountains around us a minute ago, and it was just so beautiful. I literally ran to get my new drone, but I didn't charge it last night. Usually they come charged, but there's not enough charge for me to definitely not for me to risk it going out over the water. No way. But it's just one of them really crispy, gorgeous winter days today. And you can see your breath. It's freezing, and we're completely on our own. I don't get it, me, right? Because usually Forest Holidays do a Friday to Friday package, so like a week to week. But the check-in days are either Monday or a Friday. Obviously yesterday was Christmas Day, which was Monday, but everyone's gone. Everyone has gone. So they stayed here for Christmas Day yesterday, and then they've gone home. And normally you check out on a Monday, so there must have been a package for Christmas that was like check out on Boxing Day. And I get it, this place it's not cheap to come and stay up, especially not for a week. But no one seems to have done the whole week, apart from us. We're literally on our own. It's really weird. I'm not complaining at all, it's amazing. You know, it's cool. But yeah, it's very, very quiet here right now. I mean, actually I've just seen another person, so there will be other people here, but I mean, generally around us, all the cabins that were full yesterday are now empty. It just feels so awesome to be here. I was like, okay, so we've got 3 weeks-ish after this, and then we've got something happening, which is going to be really, really cool. But I was like, should we just spend the next 3 weeks, should we just not go home? Should we just take the van around Scotland and just go do a road trip? I'd literally love to. We actually have commitments for New Year's, so we can't. But I'd literally love to. We need to find some time this year. This year's wrapping up to be very busy already, but we need to try and find some time to come back to Scotland and do it again, proper NC5 style. Because it is just my favourite place in the whole world. Anyway, on that note, all of the frozen stuff that we messed up with food-wise yesterday is all ready to go. We're cooking a full Christmas dinner again today, and we're about to have a little Boxing Day family movie session, like Christmas with the Cranks style movie session. Christmas with the Cranks is definitely one of my favourite Christmas films, so comment below yours, because for the life of me, I can't remember how half the Christmas films are that are good. But comment below your favourite Christmas film and let me know. Maybe we'll watch some.
Okay guys, let's have a quick chat about the phone call I got this morning. Now I've had time to think about it, process it, do my own research, speak to a few people. And just process it. Because my mind this morning after the phone call was just all over the place. So basically, I woke up this morning and I actually said to Chris, I got everything explained to me by the lady on the phone, and then I said to Chris, grab the camera. Because so many people have said I'm lying about even having my tube tied, and I know it doesn't matter. I know these people don't matter. Please don't all come at me. I know, you don't matter. You're probably watching this, you don't matter to me. But there's nothing worse than being called a liar when you're not lying. So I asked Chris to grab the camera and I said, can you just repeat that please? Can you just repeat it? And so that's what we captured on camera. I wanted evidence of it on camera, basically. So that, and I wanted evidence because even I wouldn't believe this. So I'm not skeptical about the people. I take people for face value. I take what they say to me as the truth. I trust that people are good people who just tell the truth. But even I would be like, what are the chances? Come on, that sounds so unrealistic. That sounds so fake. That sounds so made up. And this sounds fake and made up because it's just after everything that I've vlogged about this, I received a phone call to tell me that I'm not sterile. The tube ligation on my right side was not successful. And that in her professional opinion, she thinks the surgeon has cut and tied my ligament that runs alongside the tube. I didn't know about this. This is what she's told me. Instead of my actual tube. Now I know that my babies were conceived on my right tube. It's like my most sterile side. I know they were, and the reason I know they were is because I've had early scans, and they've been able to tell me, oh, you ovulated on your right side. And it's my right side that's not been sterilised. My mind's blown. So after I got off the phone, I spoke to a couple of my friends, one of which said, there's no way, that's not possible, Sarah. Basically what I was thinking, but she said it out loud. There's just no way. They're pulling your leg, a troll's somehow got your number, and they're winding you up. There's just not a chance that that's happened. Nobody's going to be calling you on Boxing Day. And I was like, yeah, but surely that's information that a doctor can't sit on, because if I was to get pregnant tonight, for example, and the doctor had this information and didn't tell me straight away, and then I got pregnant, then surely that's not going to be good, right? So I was like, maybe that's why they called. She's like, no, it's just, I can't, no, it's got to be fake. So then I called the hospital myself. But then I started doubting it. I was like, yeah, maybe, you're right, because it's so unbelievable. So then I called the hospital and they couldn't speak to me and they couldn't tell me anything because obviously it's Boxing Day and not a lot of people are in and the departments are closed and only this part's open. And she said, I'm so sorry, I don't know who's called you. And I was like, please will you at least just get my file up and see what it says on my file. so she did that, and she said, okay, let's have a look. Okay, left. She said, because even she was like on the phone when I explained to her, she's like, I can't see that. Like, I don't think is that a thing? Like, I've never heard of that happening before. I can't imagine that being true. Who was it that told you that? Was it definitely the hospital that called you? Was it definitely here that called you? And I was like, well, I presume so. Please just get my file and just confirm and see. And she's like, why did they even send off for a histology report? I don't know why they did that. Maybe for cases like this. I don't know. And she's like, right, let me have a quick look. I took all my details down, got it up, and I said, okay, I've got the histology report back. Let's have a look. Okay, left side, tubal ligation, shows evidence of your fallopian tube. Let me check your right side. Oh yeah, the right side says no evidence of your fallopian tube. Confirmation, that confirmed it. So I don't know how to feel. Like, one part of me is like, oh my gosh, we saved £5,000. Like, I was planning on having it reversed anyway, just because. And it's not even about having another child. I don't want anyone to think they're saying, why is she desperate for another child? She's just had one, she's got 6. It's not even about that for me. It's about me feeling like I did something to my body. I know I've explained this, but feeling like I did something to my body and changed my insides to please other people. But I didn't do that because it failed. because the surgeon somehow accidentally snipped and tied a ligament that supports my uterus instead. Mind is blown. I've got a million things I want to say and talk about, but I mean, now's not the time. Anyway, I spoke to another friend. Thank you so much to you two. One of them, the wife said, I'm not saying names on here because you people are weird. Some of you people are weird, sorry, and I don't want them being like found and disturbed. But nurse and surgeon, so somebody who actually performs cesarean sections and tubal ligations as a career, that's what they do. I wanted to speak to them and see, like, is this possible? And they explained to me it's rare, but it is possible. And they explained, like, why it's possible and why it can happen. Because basically, I didn't know any of this, and I didn't ask the lady on the phone this morning because I was too shocked. But then when I hung up, I had a million questions, like, if I did have another child, now that my uterus is not supported by this big ligament, is that going to cause problems? Or, you know, I had loads of questions. How is this even possible? And so he explained everything to me perfectly, and I'm so grateful that you took time out of your Boxing Day. So I know I've already just said this over the phone, but thank you once again. I had nobody else to speak to today because no one's in the hospital, and you took the time out of your day as a surgeon, as somebody who performs this procedure, to explain it to me really clearly and answer all my questions. So massive thank you. And he basically explained why, and that this ligament runs like parallel with the fallopian tube and it comes from the same place, and so you've got to like check. And obviously on that day the surgeon just didn't check. Is it fate? Like Chris keeps saying, like, maybe you were like needed to be taught a lesson, like to stop letting other people influence you so much, and you definitely got taught that lesson. And so now it's like, okay, now you've had your lesson taught, okay, it was all a fail. I'm just completely mind blown. I can't believe it. Comment down below and let me know if you've ever heard anything so wild in your entire life, because my mind's blown. I cannot believe it. I don't know what this means for the future. I don't know if I'll need the ligament reattaching. I don't know any of this. In fact, I didn't even ask who I spoke to earlier about this, but I feel like I've got loads of questions now. And my friend I spoke to before, who is the surgeon, said really good piece of advice, like, don't let the fob you off on the phone. Make sure you book to go in and have a proper meeting so that you can sit down and ask them without any, you know, without it being over the phone and having any other distractions and things. Because now I do have a load of questions, like, what does this mean? Like, how has this happened? Like, what does it mean for the future? And it's just wild. I cannot believe it. I can't believe this would happen to anyone, but not me. Not when how I felt afterwards and everything that I was going through and all the emotions I had. And it didn't work anyway. What are the odds? What are the odds? I don't even know what to think now. I don't know what to feel. You know, like, Aurora's like 11 weeks old almost, and now I've just been told that, you know, what I felt for the last 11 weeks about me thinking I was completely sterile for the last 11 weeks when actually I'm not at all. Like, I've still got one. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But I just wanted to share it with you guys because I'm very open on this channel. We're very honest and open. And I know I've shared with you how I felt and how we've been going through and what I've been going through. And I just didn't see the point in saving this piece of information until another time, because then everyone would be like, no, that didn't happen. Like, I wanted to film my instant reaction to it, which is right now, and just been completely mind blown, basically. It's crazy. Anyway, it is Boxing Day. It's about 2 o'clock now in the afternoon. We've been playing with and unboxing presents, and I think we're going to put on a movie now and lay some food out on the table and just think about this unbelievably crazy piece of news we've just been given. Mind blown. Unbelievably gobsmacked and mind blown is the only thing I can say right now. So, this is pretty much how the last 3 hours have been spent. This is literally all we've done for the last 3 hours since the last clip I filmed. That's me and Aurora, and partly Chris, who's been entertaining the youngers, playing games, flying Jace's new helicopter thingy-my-bobby-doo he got. Isla's been all 3 girls went in the hot tub. You were in for hours, Isla. Isla got in, and then Isabel said, I might go join Lina in the hot tub. She got in, and then Esme went, I might go join the girls in the hot tub.
Well, I went in and I was like, oh, I might get out now. And then Isabel came in and I was like, oh, I'll stay in for her. I feel bad. So we stayed in for about an hour. And then we were like, should we get out now? And
then
so Esme walked around with a bikini and started making her bow. We're like, can't tell her that's tight.
Yeah.
So like, we'll just stay in for another hour.
Isla literally was shrivelling up in the hot tub. Yes, Jace?
My big beast monster truck.
Yeah?
Yeah, the one that's wearing around.
It's cute.
It can literally jump off your bed.
Wow.
Off there's a pillow at the floor.
Of course.
Mom!
Yeah? And then Isla got out. The girls went and showered. Isla got a bath. She got a bath with all her new bath bombs.
So nice.
She did the best bath she's ever had in her life. What's we done? You can't climb up, darling. Aurora's asleep. But yeah, it's been a very cozy day. We watched a movie. Can't remember what it was called. 4 Christmases or something. I don't know how Aurora's still asleep. Mila, don't jump on my leg, sweetheart. But see, constantly bouncing. But yeah, it's been really nice. Aurora obviously needed the long sleep. Christmas Day was really hectic yesterday, and obviously nobody had. That's cute. The girls are now looking for phone cases for their new phones. Yesterday, because everything was so busy and hectic, she didn't really have time for anybody to sit down and just, you know, sit with her while she slept, because she likes to Velcro baby sleep. She likes to sleep like contact naps, and she always sleeps better when she contact naps. Whereas yesterday she was down on her own napping, and the naps lasted about 10 minutes. Then she'd wake up and cry, then we'd play for a bit, feed her, change her, back for a nap, 15 minutes later, repeat. That's how it went all day yesterday. So today, the fact that I've just been able to sit with her, we're on about hour 3 now, and she's still asleep. But this sleep's going to have to end at some point, Aurora. She clearly needed it. She's not been feeling great, like I said in the vlogs, but she's not been sleeping too bad. But she's obviously just, her body's working to get rid of this horrible cold she's had. Anyway, it's going to have to end sometime soon, because I need to go make dinner. We're having Christmas dinner again today. I must be crazy for making Christmas dinner 2 days in a row. I am amazing, as. Thanks, guys. I'm only joking. But I'm going to make a Christmas dinner again. So the gammon's been in the slow cooker all day. We've got leftover turkey from yesterday. We've got all the trimmings, pigs in blankets, parsnips, stuffing, cheesy cauliflower, veggies, roast potatoes. The only thing we don't have today is Yorkshire puddings. We ate them all yesterday, and the leftover ones were accidentally left in the oven and burnt. So we don't have Yorkshires. And then we're going to play a game. We're going to play Hues and Cues, I think it's called, or Cues and Hues. It looks like a really fun one. I did, Isabel, sorry. It's just went Did I just say we don't have Yorkshire puddings? It's like, yeah.
I ate 5 yesterday.
You ate 5 Yorkshire puddings?
Yeah, because Elizabeth want hers.
I didn't. I don't like any, so I gave Isabel my 2.
No, I had 4, sorry.
No, I didn't give you 2. I gave you 1. Alright, I gave her 1 because I gave Jason Mila the other one. They had half each. The 20 plate and you ate Esme's and one of mine. I must be crazy because I never eat Yorkshire puddings. Whenever we go for a carvery, I was like, does anybody want my Yorkshire pudding? Everyone else loves them.
Like, usually I don't really like sharing food because, like, you know, like
Yeah, Isabel don't like usually sharing. No, but if it's Yorkshire pudding, she's having it.
Yeah.
Turns out little Aurora is not waking up for no one. And when I say that, I don't mean she's like not rousable. She is rousable, definitely. But she's happy to just sit here while we play Hues and Clues.
It's actually a pretty boss game.
It's actually really good. So basically, what you've got to do is take in turns. It's hard to explain. So you pick a card, you take in turns at picking a card, and the cards look like this. You choose a coordinate colour, and then you've got to give one clue, like a one-word clue. So for this, I might say grass. So then everybody places. Everyone's got 3 counters each. Everyone places one of the counters on what they think might be grass, and then after everyone's done their turn, I say a second clue. So if it was like, I'm trying to give an example. Or say like I said, sea. So then everyone chose this dark blue. But then the second clue is clear. So everyone's like, oh, clear sea. Maybe it's more light. Maybe it's this one. Everyone might choose there. Pass me the thing board, Izzy. Thank you. And then once everyone had their second clue, I put this on the board with the coordinate directly in the centre. And you score points based on where you're... Basically. Basically, you score points basically where your counters are. I'm probably not explaining that very well. It's obviously, it's also about 1,000,000 degrees. Thank you. I'm sweating though, like I've never sweated before.
Yeah, but you're one of them
It's so hot in here because someone keeps turning the degrees up to about 30. Someone actually turned the thing up to 30. And we're all sat here like, why is it so hot in here? And I'm like, why is the thermostat on 30? Oh. Anyway, I probably didn't explain that very well, but they basically score points. If you get it spot on, you get 3 points. If you get it in the square but not quite on the spot on, you get 2 points. And if you get it on the outside of the square but touching the square, like directly outside, you get 1 point. And if you're further than that, you don't get any points. And the person who's given the clues gains a point for each counter in the square. So rubbish at explaining games. Basically, it's fun. And the reason I really love this, Jace has just jumped down now because we've been playing it for about half an hour. But the reason I do really like this is that Jace can also play too. Like, it's really easy for him to be like for example, I got a yellow and I was like, sun. So I was like, Jace, which colour do you think it might be? And he gets to choose a yellow. It's fair. It's really good. Boxing Days for playing games. Family games. And this is definitely, yeah, it's too hot. And this is definitely a game I'd recommend. Esme's got a white fox on, so she's feeling nummy. That's not her drink, by the way.